Number 10. Terrorizing ghost in Jamaica. While ghosts disturbing families and scaring them out of their wits is a common observation when it comes to horror movies, it's 10 times spookier in real life. This video from a genuine news source in Jamaica features a young boy who complains of being followed and terrorized by a spirit, which according to him belongs to his friend who passed away 4 years ago. While the boy's family and neighbors believe that he's telling the truth, others pointed out that he could be pulling off an act. However, upon observing the events in the video, it seems highly unlikely that the boy was making this up. With no wires or ropes in sight, he suddenly gets pulled into the chair before his mother saves him. The young boy also experiences a sudden scare when his feet start to lift from the ground while no one can be seen behind him in the clip. By the way, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and like the video. Also, would you rather help a stranded individual late at night in the middle of the highway, or just drive away considering it to be a ghost? Let us know in the comments below. Number 9. Headless figure in school. This video features an empty room in the middle of what looks like an abandoned school building. As soon as the recording starts, uncanny groaning noises can be heard in the background before a headless shadowy figure appears out of nowhere. The alleged spirit has an outline similar to that of a human, but it's only spotted for a few seconds, so it's hard to tell a lot about it. One thing's for sure though, the video is less likely to be a hoax since it was recorded by a group of kids, and because the footage is quite low in quality, it would require a brilliant professional to edit and form a figure like that. As soon as you see the headless spirit walking, we're sure you're going to jump out of your skin. Number 8. Haunted hotel. Spooky spirits lurking in hotel hallways and corridors seems a quite familiar concept when it comes to paranormal activity featured in movies. However, this surveillance footage from the lobby of a supposed haunted hotel in Malaysia is much scarier than any horror movie scene of such sort. Right from the beginning, a sofa can be seen moving on its own, even though no person or thing can be spotted in the background. Then, the door suddenly starts to slam itself and the lights turn off too, after flickering constantly. The same video then shows the security footage of a girl seated in a dining area in the same hotel. Initially, she's busy on her phone, but then chairs start moving abruptly until she lands on the floor. In a state of panic, the girl tries to run towards the main door, but the exit is blocked by tables that move themselves. It's quite obvious that a spirit was present in that room, causing the girl to faint eventually. Number 7. Room 209. Next on the list is another surveillance footage that shows a member of an investigation team that arrives in a hallway leading to room 209 in an unidentified hotel. Since a lot of people had complained about strange creepy noises coming out of that supposedly haunted room, the man walked in to see what was going on. As he enters the room, however, a pale translucent figure leaves behind him. Although it is said that this clip is from 2003 and could be edited, the screams in the background and the ghostly figure leaving room 209 will make you think twice before walking in a hotel hallway alone at night. Number 6. Dragged by a dark spirit. Although the terrifying encounter in this security footage is only about 25 seconds long, the sight of the shadowy spirit is enough to creep you out. In the beginning, a random person can be seen walking in a hallway, completely unaware of what is about to appear in front of him. As he reaches the near end of the hall, a dark shadowy ghost forms out of nowhere, making the guy fall to the floor. His fear instantly grows tenfold when the supposed dark spirit holds his leg and drags him across the floor in a truly horrifying manner. Fortunately though, The guy gets a chance to save himself when the mysterious figure transforms into a small blob before vanishing into thin air. Unsurprisingly, the guy rapidly gets up and runs for his life. Number 5. Eerie Doll. Just the thought of a real-life Annabelle is enough to disturb adults, let alone kids. This nanny cam footage features a little girl who previously complained to her father about feeling like someone was watching her. The innocent child can be seen playing with a toy in the corner of the room, while a weird-looking doll clad in a purple dress is sitting on the other side, right in front of her. All of a sudden, the scary-looking doll's head begins moving back and forth on its own. The little girl isn't looking in that direction and stays busy with her other toys, but as soon as the father saw the nanny cam footage, he was sure that his daughter was in fact experiencing something paranormal for the past few days. Number 4. No batteries necessary. Another clip featuring a supposedly haunted doll was uploaded on the internet by a resident in Peru. According to legitimate sources, disturbing toys moving on their own have been spotted quite frequently in the South American country. In the video, a creepy doll is seen sitting on a bench at night, with passersby standing around her. Even though the doll isn't connected to a power supply, her eyes start to blink and her head begins to move in a truly strange manner. The man standing behind the bench couldn't be the one causing this, since his hands are in his pockets the whole time. In another clip, a woman inspects the back of the same doll, only to find out that there weren't any batteries since the very beginning. What's even scarier is the fact that the doll continues to blink and speak, leaving everyone in a state of shock. Number 3. The Pantry Ghost. Coming across a spirit in your kitchen pantry isn't something commonly seen in horror films, and it's the last thing a person would expect when they enter their kitchen to fetch a glass of water in the middle of the night. That's probably what happened with the man making this video. Right from the beginning, the surroundings are quite dark, indicating that the kitchen lights were off. All of a sudden, the pantry door swung open, even though no one was inside. This kept happening on multiple nights, as revealed by the camera the man had hidden, even though he was sure that he had locked the pantry door securely before going to bed every single night. Number 2. All choked up. A paranormal investigator named Jane Harris decided to closely inspect a doll that was thought to be bewitched and violent. In order to see if the stories regarding the doll were true, Jane placed it in a sealed glass box and set up a hidden camera to observe any movements the doll makes during the night. She did this for almost a month, and upon viewing the footage, Jane was truly shocked. In the clip, the possessed doll gradually begins moving the wooden cross in her hands and taps it on the glass of the sealed box. According to the doll's previous owner, it not only tried to escape, but also attempted to choke him in his sleep one time. Hold up, before we move on to number 1, I'll ask you to like and subscribe to the video if you haven't yet, because this one is going to be the scariest one. Number 1. The Elevator Ghost. Although the source of this surveillance footage remains unknown till date, the ghost spotted in one of the elevators in the building will make you ponder over the existence of paranormal entities. In the video, one of the 4 security cameras show 2 Japanese men stepping into an elevator. They wait until they reach the desired floor and walk out of the lift. Till this point, everything seems quite normal. However, seconds later, what looks like a ghost of an old lady appears in the elevator, stooping forward with its head down. Yikes. Considering the fact that these videos are pure nightmare fuel, they should definitely be featured on Nukes' top 5. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at scary_YouTube to stay up to date on everything scary and spooky. Also, like the video and subscribe if you enjoyed it because it really helps us out. Comment I liked it and who knows, maybe you'll get a heart. Also, be sure to check out one of the videos you are seeing on your screen right now, if you dare. Until next time, don't die.